ARHartie, blogger and joy strategist from chasing-joy.com. And this is a bump date. I'm so excited. This is my first pregnancy update for baby number 2 as a single mother by choice. I conceived using a sperm donor from a sperm bank via IVF. The IVF was back in 2017, and that IVF resulted in 5 embryos. My son, baby Joy Chaser, who is now 3.5, was the 3rd try of those 5 embryos. That left 2, and I am now expecting baby number 2 on the first try, which I'm just shocked. At my first try for baby number 2. So that was my 4th embryo. So I have 1 more embryo on ice. If you guys can see, this is Buttercup, who decided to join me for the video. That she hears me talking. Baby Joy Chaser is in daycare, which is why I'm in this room. It's been so long since I did a video in my actual living room. So I figured I would try to do one in here. Hopefully I don't end up reshooting this whole thing. But I felt like I could give you a good body shot, though there's not much to see now. So this is my first bump date. Today I am 6 weeks and 3 days pregnant. My weeks turn over on Friday. I am doing this video today because this morning I saw the heartbeat of the baby, so I feel confident to start doing bump dates. So you guys know my videos are delayed through the TTC process, just to give myself space to deal with the different setbacks and things that can occur and did occur during the TTC process. If you're new to my channel, you can go back and see that it took 2.5 years for me to get pregnant with my son. So there were many disappointments and setbacks along the way, and those take time to come to terms with and everything before I felt ready to like address you guys. But praise God, this time on the first try it has worked. So I'm going to try to get caught up pretty quickly if I can during my bump dates, so you guys will kind of know what's going on closer to real time. So today is 6 weeks. I'm 6 weeks 3 days pregnant. Today is Monday, November 8th, I believe. And I'm not sure when you guys are going to see this. It's probably still be a few weeks because I still want to make sure that this second baby, which as of right now I'm calling my M baby, M as in EM, like embryo baby, is nice and snug and here for the long haul before I start telling people in person. And because I don't want any people who know me in real life to see on YouTube before I tell them, or have their feelings be hurt that I didn't tell them before I put it on the world. Things are still gonna be a little bit delayed, a little longer, but I'm gonna get you guys caught up quick. So I'm not sure when you'll see this video. Still be at least a few more weeks. But anyway, so this bump date is gonna be, I guess, weeks 4, 5, and beginning of 6 weeks of pregnancy. By now, you guys have saw the video of what my symptoms were during the 2-week wait, and you saw that I tested like a crazy person. I'm a POAS, pee on a stick addict, and I even tested last night, the day before I went to see if there was a heartbeat, just because I was just making sure that the line wasn't, suddenly getting lighter, and it wasn't. So you guys have seen all that. So you guys, if you didn't know, when you get pregnant, they count from your last period. Since I did IVF and all that, it doesn't really apply. But you basically kind of get 4 weeks in the hole, so to speak. So by the time you get a positive pregnancy test, you're considered to be about 4 weeks pregnant, because most people, if you're not going through, Buttercup, come here. She's gonna knock the tripod over. If you're not going through fertility treatments and stuff, the average woman might not know she's pregnant till she's missed a period, and so then they count from your last period, which on average would be 4 weeks before you miss one. So you kind of get 4 weeks to just off the bat. So for weeks 4, 5, and 6, what's basically happened? So week 4, I already knew because I started testing at 3 days post transfer. I had cramping. Basically, my symptoms have kind of been the same so far these 3 weeks. Cramping, I had the most cramping, I want to say week 5. So it's like a little bit of cramping here or there. That 4th week, but last week I felt more cramping. Little bit of lower back pain here and there, especially if I was sitting kind of awkwardly, and breast soreness. I had some like nipple twinges and things. I feel like the breast soreness is more this pregnancy than the previous one, but it's possible that the first pregnancy I didn't have a preschooler, former toddler, ramming into me, jumping on me, climbing on me to notice that my breasts are sore. Because he definitely, climbs all over mommy, and sometimes I'm like, ow, 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 and I don't remember feeling like that before, but like I said, I had no one climbing all over me except for maybe a cat sometimes. So that seems to be different this pregnancy. But those are the main symptoms. I have felt a little tired, but when you're a parent of a preschooler, you're tired a lot anyway. So I haven't decided if this is just my normal tired or extra tired. I've not been sleeping well because I have been anxious. So that's probably has more to do with the sleepiness than probably the actual baby. I had one racing heart incident already, which that sucked. That was at like 4 weeks and 3 days, so not even 5 weeks. And I discovered they had prescribed me the wrong medicine for it. So typically I would take medicine, and within a half hour, it would make my heart come back to like a normal beat. But this was going on, and then I discovered that they had prescribed me the extended release for a person who needs to take this medication every day. And I don't need to take it every day. I only take it as needed, kind of like a rescue dose when I'm having the racing heart incident. So eventually it kicked in, but it was like hours, and I was nervous. Like, am I going to have to like call my family? Because it was the middle of the night too. And I was like, am I going to have to call my family and 1, explain that I'm pregnant, 2, tell them that they need to come and watch Baby Joy Chaser so I can go to the ER? But praise God, it stopped finally. So that probably had to do with like the HCG kind of kicking in, some additional hormones, because they really believe that these racing heart incidents, in my case, are kind of just triggered by hormone fluctuations. It's nothing else. You guys saw, during the summer, I went to the cardiologist and got, EKG. I'll probably go back there in January to get some other tests. But as of right now, my heart is considered to be in good health. I just have this hormonal thing that happens that makes my body like kick up adrenaline and start the racing heart. So I had that happen. So that sucked and was scary. But so far, just that one time. I have been going to the bathroom a little bit more. I have felt a little bit more thirsty. But not like significant. Like, I think if I didn't know that I was pregnant, I probably wouldn't necessarily notice those symptoms. Who have I told? So I've told more people than I thought I would have by now, but I've told, initially I was only going to tell Baby Joy Chaser's godmom, because she's the godmom of this baby, and she knew that I was having a transfer and everything. But then you guys saw we went to Sesame Place for Halloween, right? If you've watched the vlogs. So I ended up telling my cousin who came, because I wanted to explain to her why I was not going to get one most of the rides. Like, I wasn't just being like no fun for Baby Joy Chaser. So luckily my aunt came and got on rides with him. So I ended up telling her. So then that was 2 people. And then I ran into the one lady who used to be a single mom by choice, but now she's married, that I guess she's still single mom by choice. She had her first daughter on her own. And I told her, she knew I was planning for a second, so I had told her that I had the positive betas, but I haven't seen her to tell her that the heartbeat, and I didn't text her anything today. And two of my really good friends ended up coming over yesterday. These are like my friends from college who pretty much know everything about me, so it felt weird to be around them and not tell them. So I told them Saturday. Today's Monday. So I told them Saturday. So they were like praying and hoping with me that everything would be good today. So I let them know everything is good today. So that's like 5 people. And then a coworker, because you guys saw I posted the video of me with my semi socks and eating my French fries. So my one coworker who's been through IVF texted me and was like, "Oh, I just saw this. Hope fingers crossed." So I let her know that I had good blood work, but I haven't let her know about the heartbeat yet. So. Yeah, so way more people than I thought. I'm going to try and keep a wraps on it for now. I'll probably tell my TTC friends, fellow YouTube friends that I've made that you guys all know. We have like a private chat on Instagram, so I'll probably share there and ask them to keep it under wraps until I'm ready to like release these videos and let the world know. But those are my symptoms so far. That's who I've told. Trying to think what else I want to share on these bump days. So my weight, you guys know weight has always been an issue for me. So I've already gained 3 pounds. And I'll say it probably looks worse than it is, but it's 3 pounds for what I consider to be like I'll call it my resting weight. I'll say it's the weight that my body comes back to when I'm not being like super, super, super strict. So soon as they cleared me for the transfer, I stopped being super, super, super strict as I had to be to make sure I was well under their BMI requirement. So my weight came back to that. And over the last 3 weeks, I've gained like 3 pounds from that weight. Which some of it, like I said, I have been anxious. I have been doing some emotional eating, and I have been sleeping well. So I've done some late night snacking, which does not serve me well. So I'm trying to get that under wraps. I hope that how I feel good today after seeing the heartbeat, I'm hoping that feeling can stick with me for a few days before the anxiety comes back. I do have a Doppler from the first go around, but it's too early for me to pick up anything. Trust me, I've tried. I can't pick up a heartbeat yet. It's so small. According to the pregnancy apps, the baby is the size of like an apple seed right now. So you can imagine how little that heart is. And I think the pregnancy app said that the brain is starting to develop. There is already a heartbeat, which I saw today. Some other organs are starting to develop. So the neural tube, which I guess turns into like the brain and the spine, is starting to develop. I'm still doing all my same medications from the other video you guys saw, which was all the vitamins and stuff I'm doing I guess it was doing my 2-week wait. I'm still on all those same medications. Nothing has changed. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I want to share with you guys. Some clothes have been tight on me, some of my jeans, but I think that some of it's probably also bloating from the progesterone. My bowels have been slower than normal, which sucks, and I think that's part of the 3 pounds as well. But yeah, everything so far is good. Prayerfully, it'll stay that way. I did buy something today, which is super early, but I was in Target to get baby Dre Chaser some training pants, and I saw this t-shirt. It was in the clearance, so I got it for like $5, and it says Mama's Little Sunshine, and that's cute. So right now they didn't give me a due date yet, but just based off of like math and looking at a calendar and apps, looks like my due date will be around June 30th, July 1st. I know from Baby Dre Chaser, they induced me about a week early. So I'm anticipating having a baby sometime in the second half of June. So I figured this will be a nice tank top to be wearing when it's hot and I'm big. So haven't told Baby Joy Chaser yet. I think I'm gonna tell if the next two, so I have 2 more appointments at the fertility clinic, and if those still look good, they will, you know, I'll graduate from there and just be with my regular OB. I'm gonna try and get an appointment with the OB, call for one today, because I know sometimes it can take a few weeks to get on the schedule. And if all goes well with these 2 new appointments, I think I might tell my family around Thanksgiving, and then like tell the world maybe around Christmas. So we'll see. It's, as you guys can tell, it's feeling harder to keep it a secret. But yeah, so that's it. And I know one thing, I already can't wait for maternity leave. This is my lunch break when I'm filming this. Still working from home, Baby Joy Chaser's at daycare, and work has been stressful too. And I am looking forward to having an extended break from that and just being in mom mood. So, but I'll show you what I look like now. Apparently Buttercup got cat hair all over me that quick when she joined the video. So this is me at 6 weeks, 3 days. This is not, I don't think, a maternity shirt. It's just when it was in my closet. So, see, just my normal belly. I've never had a flat stomach from the back and from the side. And that's it for now. I will add in my ultrasound picture in a really quick video that I got of the ultrasound. They didn't actually, I couldn't hear the heartbeat, but I could just see the flickering. And yeah, so all is good, and I'm praying it stays that way. Let's put in the comments the praise hands emoji. Some people think it's like 2 high fives, but I think they're praise hands because I am just was praising God today that I saw that heartbeat. So you guys join me in being thankful and put the praise hands in the emoji. And if anybody catches this because they're looking for like a bump buddy, if you're pregnant, let me know how far along you are. Baby dust to everyone who's still trying. And thanks for watching until the next bump date. Bye.
And then we've got the yolk sac here. That looks good. And then we've got the little heartbeat right above my arrow.
Hey.